Alrighty, so I'm here for another doll review, and this time we're doing a review for the elusive Shai Meadows. So here is a closer look at her. Here are the accessories she comes with. Her illustration right here on the side of the box. Mirror Me. Here is the back of the box. And on the back it says, "Mirror me, feelings change and auras shift, but with friendship that totally gets you, you can shine in every mood." So here's Shai Meadows. Here is her little biography, if you can, I guess you can say that. Her emotion is sheepish. Her nickname is Shy Shy. Her aura is soft and sweet. She likes vinyls and vanilla honey maca. Favorite lyric: "I take my time, I know who I am when it feels right." And here are the other members of the Mirror Me line. And then here's her full illustration on the back. So here she is without the little plastic cover over her. And let me tell you something. This plastic is not for the faint of heart, because I literally had to use a knife to open this doll. Scissors don't help that well. But here she is without little plastic on her, without the little light gleam and all that. And then, while I'm at it, here are the other Mirror Me girls I do have. I have Luna here. Let me focus in on her. There she is. There's Luna. Here's Akiko. And then here's Blaze. So, when I first saw these dolls, my top three definitely had to be Akiko, Shai, and Luna. I was not planning on getting any of the others. Blaze was my least favorite. Amora, I like her, but I didn't really feel like I vibed with her. But when I saw Blaze in store, I was like, you know what? She actually looks pretty cool. So here she is. I actually like her, but I like how she's different from everyone else. So I think if I had to change anything about her, it would definitely be this skirt. But other than that, she's fine with me. So, but Akiko was definitely my top. And I ended up changing her little cat mittens for different sleeves, and I actually gave her some socks. Oh, and I put ribbons in her hair as well too, so. And then we have Miss Luna. She was another top of mine. And I like how she reminds me of a fairy. She's beautiful, she's gorgeous. So while I'm at it, I'm going to get Shai out of this packaging off camera, and I'll be right back. Alright, so before we take a closer look at Shai, let's take a look at her accessories. So she comes with this little cream puff, it looks like, with a little rabbit on there holding a strawberry. And this is like some kind of, it's like a little soft vinyl material. And then she comes with this little, she comes with this little sheet bag. I feel like it's not going to hold on that well. But this is the little sheet bag. I kind of wish it was like the same material as the one that Sunny had in that little 2-pack with her and her sister from Rainbow High. And then here's a little record player, which comes with an actual record. And on the record, it's a glitter record, and it says "Suddenly Shy." So, and it has all these little It's not functional, unfortunately, but you know, that's what the mini-verse things are for. But let's have a closer look at Shai herself. So we've already seen her face up close, but this is the doll out of packaging. Here's her little headband. This is a plastic headband. Well, it's kind of that same soft vinyl material. But if you look at her eyes up close, you see that she has like a little cloud in there. Now let's go down to her outfit. She has on like these little overall rompers. As you can see, she has like little sheep right here. She has a little sheep right here. And then all the way down from her legs, has like this little white ombre look down to almost her natural color. And then her little leg warmers. Also, let me see this down here. For her shoes. These are her shoes, these little heeled Mary Janes. But they act like the little design in the front are shaped like into little hooves, like an actual sheep. So that's Shai, but let me tell y'all something about this doll, okay? Once I get her onto a stand. So the thing about Mirror Me, like these dolls are fantastic, okay? Don't get me wrong. But I feel like it is unfair for some of these dolls, especially Suki and Shai, to be store exclusives, because not every not every area has like a Target or, you know, what's wrong with her arm? Okay. Oh, that's what's wrong with it. Okay. That was weird. So not every area has a Target. Understandably, I guess, because some Targets, they get closed down. But Walmart. So from what I've heard, or from what I've read, they said Shai and Suki were recalled. I don't know what for. I don't know if that's true or not. But the thing about these dolls being store exclusives is that we have resellers taking advantage of this hobby and buying up all these store exclusive dolls and reselling them for more than what they're supposed to be. These dolls retail for $30, okay? I've seen resellers buy these dolls and list them from $80 to $130. And these dolls are mass produced. So I don't understand why they have to be store exclusives. I guess, you know, the fear of missing out, FOMO. But I think that's unfair. And then you have a lot of international collectors who don't get their hands on these dolls as well. So they're missing out on some of these. I feel like everyone should be able to enjoy these dolls. This is a new doll line. They are amazing. The quality is amazing. Like, look at Shai's hair. Her whole outfit. This is quality material right here. Same with the Kiko. Quality. Blaze. Like, have you ever seen a real chain? When was the last time you seen a real chain on a doll that's not a collector doll? A knitted sweater. And then we have Luna. She actually has an actual chain on her purse. Like, come on now. This is quality. This is like collector quality right here, in my opinion, okay? Like, these dolls are amazing, and I feel like everyone should be able to enjoy these dolls, especially if you're new and upcoming doll collector. So, those are my thoughts. And another thing, I was able to get this Shy doll because I had took a day off of work, and around 8:30 I just happened to be on the Target app, and I'm just scrolling and I see that she was available to ship. She was the last one. So once I was able to get her, she was able to ship off that same day, about like an hour or two later. So I just received her. But I feel like I stated before, everyone should be able to enjoy these dolls. Exclusivity sucks. So, I did order Suki from Walmart. She's supposed to be arriving today, but she hasn't shipped off yet. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if my order is going to get canceled. But other than that, I do enjoy these dolls. I think they are amazing, especially someone coming from Rainbow High and Bratz and Barbie, and then Lika Chan. So yeah, but those are my opinions on these dolls. And this is Shy. Like I said, she's literally like one of the best dolls in this line, literally. But I hate that she's exclusive to Target. So, but other than that, those are my thoughts. This is my review on the elusive Shai Meadows, and I hope you all enjoy and heard my little rant. And thank you for watching.